The Journey of Tim the Turtle. Tim was a little turtle who lived in a quiet pond surrounded by trees and flowers. His shell was green with brown lines, and his eyes were full of curiosity. Every day, Tim watched birds fly in the sky. He saw butterflies move from flower to flower. He listened to the stories of frogs who had seen the river and the forest. "I want to go on an adventure," Tim said one morning. "I want to see what is outside this pond." "But you are just a turtle," said his friend Lily the dragonfly. "You are slow, and the world is big." "I don't care," said Tim. "Even if I'm slow, I can go far if I keep walking." Tim packed his tiny bag with leaves, berries, and a small bottle of pond water. He said goodbye to his family and friends. "Be safe," said his mother. "Don't forget to rest," said his father. "Write to us," shouted a little frog. Tim smiled. "I'll come back with stories to tell." And so he started walking. His legs were small, his steps were slow, but his heart was strong. After 2 days, Tim reached a forest. The trees were tall and the air was cool. He met a squirrel named Sammy. "Where are you going?" Sammy asked. "I don't know," said Tim. "I just want to see the world." Sammy gave Tim a nut. "Take this. It's food for the road." "Thank you," said Tim. As Tim walked deeper into the forest, he saw deer, rabbits, and even a fox. He was scared at first, but they all smiled and let him pass. He found a safe place under a bush and went to sleep. He dreamed of mountains and oceans. One day it started to rain. The sky turned gray and water filled the paths. Tim could not see where he was going. He slipped in the mud and fell into a small stream. "Help!" he cried. A kind duck swam by and pulled him out. "You should rest until the rain stops," said the duck. Tim stayed with the duck for 2 days. They told stories and shared food. When the rain stopped, the duck said, "You are brave, Tim. Most turtles never leave home." Tim smiled. "I want to learn, grow, and see new things." Next, Tim came to a big hill. It was the tallest thing he had ever seen. He looked up and felt small. "This will take all day," he said. Step by step, he climbed. The sun was hot and his feet hurt, but Tim didn't stop. He took breaks, drank water, and kept going. At the top, he saw the whole land. Trees, rivers, clouds. It was beautiful. He felt proud. A bird flew down. "You made it," the bird said. "I didn't give up," said Tim. The bird gave him a feather. "For luck on your next journey." After many days, Tim reached a strange place. It was busy, noisy, and full of animals of all kinds. Birds sold fruit, cats played music, dogs danced in the street. "This is the city of animal," said a mouse. "Everyone is welcome." Tim stayed in the city for a week. He made friends, danced, ate food he had never tasted, and laughed more than ever before. But after a while, he missed the sound in the pond, the smell of flowers, and the quiet of home. "I think it's time to go back," Tim said. The journey home was long. He crossed rivers, climbed hills, and walked through forests again. But now he was stronger. He knew the way. Along the way, he helped a young bird find its nest. He shared food with a hungry fox. He gave advice to a lost rabbit. Finally, after many weeks, he saw the pond. "Tim is back!" cried the frogs. Everyone ran to greet him. "You're a hero," said Lily. "Tell us everything." Tim sat under a tree and began to tell his story of forests, rain, mountains, and cities. He had left as a small, curious turtle, but he had returned as a wise traveler. The Shen.